Introducing new Moth Be Gone. Welcome back to WETT The Splash, the home of all your naughty little secrets.
We are live from the scene of the accident, and the death toll has climbed to a staggering rate.
Imagine you were trying to get up in the morning, right? And this particular morning, like, there's nothing special about it, right? The alarm didn't wake you up.
Okay.
You know, or maybe you don't even have one. Like, you just got up.
Okay. All
Right? And then you grab your walker.
Oh, no.
And then you
It's got bleak real fast.
you wheel it. You wheel it over to the bathroom, and as you're wheeling, you're hearing the pops and cracks of just a lifetime's worth of laziness and regret.
Oh, no.
And lost hope, and just like all the trying you didn't do. All the trying you didn't do is what would have kept your knees together, which you didn't. So they didn't.
You stayed in your fucking chair.
And then you park your walker right outside the little bathroom door because you can hug the sink on the way to the toilet.
I feel like we're calling people out right now.
You line yourself up with, I don't know. I would imagine it's almost like a how long can I teeter-totter while peeing kind of position.
Yikes.
Because you don't have...
Yikes.
You got nothing to hold on to really in that moment except for your own dick. And you don't really have much balance. That's why you've got the walker. And then right as you're finishing that piss, fucking blackout. Dunzo.
Oh.
Good night.
Dude, no.
You wake up...
That's nightmarish, bro.
You wake up, your leg is twisted and broken in half. And it's under you in a way.
No.
It's under you in a way that it shouldn't be, right? Where you're like, it doesn't bend like that.
Stop.
And your head is you're seeing studs in the wall.
I empathetically feel this so much right now. My legs.
And you're wondering why you're looking at a stud in the wall, and the answer is because your head has gone through the first layer of said wall.
Oh my god!
And you're actually in between now. Your head is now leaning against your bedroom wall. You've blasted through, and there's you hear the beautiful sounds of angels, and you close your eyes.
Oh
and
no!
And then the white light starts to grow and get bigger and just more beautiful. And then, god damn it, what breaks that fucking light but Bubbles?
Hey,
what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey,
oh man,
hey, Fatso.
This episode is proudly brought to you by Back Nine Problems. And today we will be celebrating with the Sculling It shirt.
Okay.
As Pat just did through our bathroom wall. As he was taking a piss this morning.
What a fucking segue.
Wow, dog.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about wow? What a day he's had, huh? Jesus. Dude.
Oh my god. Dude, so he went through the wall with his face.
Through the wall. I think he might have gone through the wall with his ass. But for some reason, half the house thinks he went through with his face. I've been arguing that he went through with his ass, but
that would make more sense.
He fucked his head up pretty good.
Yeah,
you know. So that's all right. So all right, you have cerebral spinal fluid.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And your brain is sitting in a juice of it.
Juice.
Right, kind of like when you would
buy. Why you gotta say it like that?
like a big ass pickled egg in a small jar. Just juices.
Yeah,
right?
that somehow is a very accurate description.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Well,
it's so good.
Well, if you remember when rest in peace EJ, when he broke the fuck out of his skull, he essentially juiced himself. Like all that spinal fluid around the brain, it all leaked out.
Yikes!
And your brain don't make more of that.
No,
or your body doesn't.
It's very sparing.
Yeah, so he just kind of slowly ran out of that, which is
terrible.
Absolutely terrible. Right. But so Pat, he has blood in there.
Yeah,
and I guess that's bad.
That's very bad.
I don't know why it's bad.
I think because it causes like separation from the skull and the brain. Like it starts to space outwards, right? And then I think then other shit fucking happens.
It's like pressing buttons on your brain and shit.
I definitely think some shit definitely reacts. Like the brain is like, oh fuck, I don't have my fucking chalk mount.
Well,
I don't know. I don't really know.
Well, do you think it's a pressure due to more shit being in there, or do you think it's a reaction?
I do think pressure's built.
Or do you think there's a reaction when the spinal fluid and the blood mix like that? Or when blood, or do you think there's a reaction when blood touches your brain? Because I guess your brain doesn't really fuck with it, I would imagine. I don't know.
Yeah,
Does blood pump through your brain?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, it has to, right?
I don't know.
Right? I don't fucking know either. Maybe it's its own beaker of fluid.
Because the brain looks like like a big, a fleshy, testicle-y tunnel system, right? Like it's just like it looks like a bunch of like tubes that are all like lined up and pushed into like a ball.
Yes.
Right. So like, does blood? Is it just flying through all those tubes?
I don't know. I really don't know. I would imagine there's blood in there, but I have no idea.
I really
don't fucking have no clue.
I went to a high school that couldn't even hold on to its own mascot. All right, I don't fucking know anything anymore.
Fuck them, dude.
What am I supposed to know? What am I supposed to know if my mascot was incorrect? Yeah. Everything I've ever known is incorrect.
Everything's all a lie, dude.
Well, you know it's not
a
lie.
Fucking lie, dude.
You know it's not a lie. Promo code thickness, all lowercase letters.
10% off.
Stand up for Pat, but not too fast. Especially do your little leggies and feeties.
Your little feeties and leggies.
Whatever you got to do first.
You little nubbies.
Dude, he snapped his fucking shit bone
Dude,
in half.
I can't. Oh, and that makes me fucking reel a little bit, bro.
72-year-old overweight man. Overweight 72-year-old.
Yeah.
Not 72 is awful, right? Like, the recovery time for 72 is pretty fucking crazy.
Fucking decade.
Compared to the adverse of 27.
Yeah.
To add the overweight to it, that means recovery time, I would imagine, almost twice as long.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you weigh 160, let's say you take two 25-year-olds, right? One weighs 160 pounds and one weighs 320 pounds. And they both got the same ankle injury and like same surgery, same amount of pins. The 160-pound guy, he is going to recover faster. He's at least to the point of like walking around. That'll come faster and easier. Just because the big guy's just more weight on something that's broken. It's just what it is.
Yeah, certainly.
So, almost did a little dance here with the microphone.
Took the microphone out, bro. God damn.
So 72 and overweight, bro. Like he's never getting on that leg again. It's done.
No,
it's done.
No, I think his chances are very slim.
Honestly, with the diabetes, it's not even gonna be that big of a deal when they take his foot. Now he can't use that shit ever again.
You're not wrong.
Might as well take it so he could get some extra lbs off.
Fuck some extra lbs.
Tell everybody he fucking lost 30 pounds.
Just proudly, just taking selfies and stuff, and not showing his lower half at all.
Fucking in a wheelchair.
Hey, you gotta get the small wins at this point.
Oh yeah, dude. And then, so he's in the fucking ICU, the sculling it shirt. That's where my brain is right now. It's just thinking about like getting that phone call from Bubbles of all people.
Yeah.
Pat felt really bad. I don't know. Ambulance is here. I'll call you back.
Wow, that's a lot more panicked than I thought he would be.
He was pretty panicked.
He
was pretty panicked. I think because Pat woke up the second time and started screaming.
Oh,
that probably woke us
up. Yeah, the reality of it all. Yeah.
Oh man, that guy. Shout out to Pat, man. I know you.
For real.
I know he'd never listen to this ever, but he has been through crazy shit since like August. And I think I talked about on the show.
Yeah, off and on a little bit.
When he originally had his stroke, and he was like bouncing his walker off the wall and shit like that.
Facing the wall.
At first, it was kind of funny. You're like, hey, you'll get through it, buddy. Just keep going, But eventually, you're like, all right, well, what's wrong with him? And then, he had the stroke, and then they were like, well, you have this arteries completely collapsed, so we got to put this thing in your neck. But to put this thing in your neck, you can't have any fucked up teeth.
Oh, yeah.
And then they found out that all of his remaining, 13 teeth were all rotten and fucked up. So they pulled all of them in 3 hours.
Oh, fuck. fuck,
dude.
I would hope he went under or something,
15
bro.
minutes a tooth.
God damn,
That's
dude.
15 minutes a tooth.
Yeah, dude, they went in and just ripping him, bro.
Dude, they just took him, bro. And like, then so now, so he gets all of his teeth fucking taken from him. Then they do the surgery. Now the surgery does this thing where he drops blood pressure dramatically randomly while he's standing.
oh fuck,
So like the best way to put it is like your brain is telling your body telling your heart how much to pump.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously you're pumping less when you're not doing anything as opposed to like walking around.
Mm-hmm.
That's why your heart rate's going up and down. So his brain is essentially being like, you're good, that's enough, like as if he was just sitting there when he's walking. So his blood pressure dips super low because his brain's not telling his heart to pump it, and then once it gets low enough, he's just out.
fuck, dude,
Yeah, so like, it's happened mostly.
fuck, dude.
It makes sense now because like the times that I've been home for it, it's usually when he's taking a piss.
Yeah.
Because he'll get up to go to the bathroom, so he won't do his little exercises because he's got to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just standing there, and bro, like, out of like a 6-second piss, 5 seconds and 14 thousandths of a millisecond in it, the lights just shut off.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking terrifying.
And then he's down. I'm surprised he didn't, like, the first time he had fucked up his leg and got a pretty good bump in his head.
Mm-hmm.
The one I had to, like, drag him out. But this time, dude, the fucking hole in the wall is huge. And, yeah, he's fucked. We're not going to see him for a while.
Yeah.
That's convalescent home life for sure.
Bro.
This will be like the third time I've seen him in a convalescent home in like a year.
All I can ask for him at this point now is that, like, when he does inevitably, like, pass, you know, that it's, like, easy.
Yeah.
You know, that it's quick. It's almost as if he doesn't know what's happening. You know?
And
Like, that's all I could wish for at this point.
Yeah, because it's, like just a
It's
week
just
ago.
been getting worse and worse,
Just
dude.
a week ago, I think I talked about it on the show. I come in and I turn the TV on for him because he can't figure out the fucking remote. He thinks that Lynn's sabotaging him. He thinks that she's fucking with the remote somehow, to where now he doesn't know how to use it. Like she's changing buttons on it.
Leave it to a woman to fuck
Oh
with
yeah,
the remote.
it's
God damn
so
it.
funny. So I go in there and I change the channel for him. Actually, I turn the whole TV on for him, and then I find the channel he wants. And then like an hour later, Bubbles comes in and checks on him, and he's asked Bubbles to change the channel for him. So Bubbles changes the channel for him, and then I guess just enough time went by that Bubbles and I didn't walk near him that he just decided to take the remote apart.
What?
Yeah, dude, he got the batteries out. He's taking out those little Phillips head screws that you need an eyeglass screwdriver for. He thinks that like Lynn got into the internals and she's fucking with the motherboard on that bad boy. I don't know, dude.
She unsolder the solder points.
She can't even figure out how to unlock her phone sometimes. I don't think she's that.
The transducers are backwards.
Fuck me. Like, we're talking about the lady who deletes her emails as soon as she gets them.
Yeah.
So she never has an old email. No tracking numbers. No verification emails.
Not good.
Nothing, dude.
Not
It's
good.
always gone.
Not good.
It could be like from an hour ago, and it's gone.
Why?
She'll come up. She'll be like, I bought this purse, but I decided I don't really want it. I'm like, okay, where'd you get it from? I don't know.
What?
All right, well, fuck me.
What do you mean you don't know?
Yeah, because she'll click a link off of, because she's old. She'll click like a link off Facebook.
She's one of those.
Yeah, and she'll go down the marketplace
She's
rabbit
probably
hole.
gotten scammed a couple of times.
She has.
You know, like it fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, and like, so she'll be like, I don't know where I got it from. So then you go on the email, and I'll be like, well, when did you get it? And she's like 3 hours ago. I'm like, well, you don't have any emails from like 3 hours ago. Are you sure? She's like, oh, I deleted it. It's like, well, why did you delete it? She's like, I don't know, to free up the space. It's like it's a email. I've never once, since I was maybe 14, tried to clear up space in my email. Whatever's in there is in there. If it needs to be starred, it could be starred.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it needs to, if it's that important, I'll probably screenshot it or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and then like, how long do you ever really need an email for? Like 2-3 months tops.
Depends on what's in it, I guess.
Yeah, like if you order
know?
something from China, maybe you should hold on to that shit.
Yeah, or you're
Well,
like getting a passport or something, and you have to wait X
Yeah.
amount of months or some shit.
Like
you know.
my little Gmail icon has been maxed out on my phone for a decade. You know, it's like it's always the 9999 plus.
Really?
Like,
I actually do filter my email constantly, just because like I do get some emails that I need to like be able to see, and I
You
hate
work in that
getting
world.
dumped and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I actually actively will filter my email just because like I get so much spam sent to my email.
yeah.
Even the ones that get past the spam filter, you know, that I constantly have to fucking at least a couple times a week.
I sometimes can go months without opening my email once.
Really?
Unless I ordered something off Amazon or like I'm looking for something. Like,
Sure.
But I just never delete them. Because why? Why would I delete them? Because you never know. Like, hit that search bar and you fucking find something from 6 years ago if you need it.
I've been at a point too where like actually I might consider making a separate email soon. That's just my only I have it and only my bills where my money goes has it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Social media,
Yeah.
not my company. I wouldn't give it to my company, you know,
Yeah.
like, or maybe I would for them to deposit, or I don't fucking know. Like,
I got a
you know,
porn email.
Very few, like, you know, you got a special porn email.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
why would you need a porn email?
So I don't get porn shit in my regular email.
What?
Ever.
Wait, why do you get porn stuff?
Well, okay, so like, I guess I'm using porn as too vague of a term. Like all right, I have an email that for like, let's say if I'm single, right? My Tinder is gonna go on that email, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
If I want to sign up for OnlyFans, something that's gonna be on that email.
I see.
If I was one of those people that did like a premium on Pornhub,
Sure.
right? That's going in that email.
Sure,
Like,
that makes sense. Okay.
also, shit that I don't want to put my email for, like sign up for this and we'll give you 15% coupon.
It's your dump email.
Porn email. Yeah.
That makes
So,
sense.
so I call it the porn email, but it's
Your dump email.
Yeah, it's a good way to keep the spam and the other shit out of my normal email.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to make a dump email for sure.
Yeah,
Or I
yeah.
guess a porn email.
Yeah, yeah. I think I've got like 4. Because
Holy fuck.
because I have mine, I have Thickness and the Shines, I have my the porn email,
Sure.
and I have Bubbles's.
Yeah.
It's actually super funny,
yeah.
dude.
Well, Thickness and the Shine should be like only Thickness and the Shine stuff.
It is. It's only
Yeah,
like
yeah.
YouTube and random
Yeah.
people who try to reach out to us
Right,
that don't
right,
get
right.
responded to.
Right?
Uh,
No, fuck yeah. I don't ever look at that email. I don't have that password still.
There's not a lot going on in it.
You know, I need to get that password.
Every
bro.
now and then we'll get like
I'll respond. I'll reach out back.
I should do that. We talked about that. We got a comment on the last episode. I totally could have.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Well, you know, here's your response. You the man.
Yeah.
You could have said we're fucking
Yeah.
pigs, but
Actually, yeah,
fuck yeah.
to Yump Mammy 420 or whatever.
Oh, you have the name. Okay.
whatever their name
Word,
was. It was
word.
something crazy like that.
What'd they say?
They said
We
like
got
who
fucking massive fucking bodies.
who the fuck would let Bubbles in charge of animals? The answer is
the world.
one just like him, another Bubbles.
Yeah. Yes.
Another
Yep.
Aussie, all right. Like, yeah, he was watching Tommy from the Thunderdome's animals, like, you know. So like,
Yes, dude.
So Tommy is gonna be going to. All right, so he went to Reno because it's like grandma's dying, and that's where his mom and dad
Oh, that
live.
sucks.
So the Thunderdome is in by us,
Hmm.
and then his parents own the Thunderdome, but
Yeah.
they've been living in Reno taking care of the mom.
Sure.
So Tommy's been living in the Thunderdome by himself. Now that grandma's dying even more, now Tommy's starting to go. So now Bubbles has been watching the animals. And now I guess next month he's watching the animals again for like a whole month.
Oh fuck no!
So
Oh no! Oh no!
I was thinking we could set up now on what animal we think is gonna die.
We should put like a little like IP camera somewhere.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, just
We should.
just watch the chaos that he pulled in.
So,
and if
okay.
an animal's dying, we can actually go save it.
Oh yeah. So 2 dogs, a cat, a bird, and a tortoise.
The birds are going.
You think this is gonna be the bird?
Birds are gonna. They're either gonna fly out and be bye bye,
Yeah.
or they'll be first to go for sure.
Yeah, I
Hands
guess
down.
the cat's gonna be fine.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
The dogs have each other.
The cat might be the one to kill the birds
Yeah, and the tortoise.
if they get hungry enough.
Yeah.
You know, and the tortoise.
Yeah.
You think the cat would kill the
You
tortoise?
think the tortoise would probably just outlive everything?
I think the tortoise can probably deal with a lot more bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know.
Well,
at
I
the
wonder
same
how
time.
long they. I wonder
I don't know.
if he didn't feed all the animals. Like, let's say he just forgot for like a month.
Yeah.
Who's still standing?
My gut feels like the tortoise is
Still
like more
alive.
resilient. You
Yeah,
know?
he's chilling.
Like, but I mean, that might just be like old like comic books and cartoons and like children's books
It would be
that have
dope.
made that stereotype in my head.
It would be dope if you went to go check on the animals after a month of not feeding them, and like the tortoise is alive and there's just a bunch of bird feathers all over the.
Yeah, he's surrounded by bodies. You
Yeah,
know,
he's just been taking him
He's
out,
the
dude.
king of the hill, bro.
He doesn't even look like he's ever moved.
No,
He
yeah,
didn't have to.
He did. Yeah, exactly.
They all came to him and he came out on top every time. He's a smart tortoise.
Yeah, he has like claw marks all over his shell and
Yeah.
shit. You know.
But so I was in New Mexico and I was logging into YouTube Premium, which Bubbles has. And I know Bubbles is
Hell yeah.
passwords
Worth it.
for everything.
Because it's the same one.
Sometimes he has other ones,
Oh,
but
okay.
he only knows so many patterns. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? So
Sure.
if I guess his password and I get wrong,
Yeah.
80% chance on my second try I'll get it right. Like, every time. Like,
Your percentiles just get better and better
Yeah.
as you try stuff.
I learned it because at one point I was fucking with him and I would like, when he would sleep for too long, I'd come in his room and I would take his phone and I'd unlock it.
Yeah.
And I'd take pictures of him sleeping and post it on his Snapchat story.
What the fuck?
For all the whores he was talking to and shit on Snapchat.
Oh no.
Just his nasty fucking hairy body in the fucking bed.
Oh, you're evil.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So he'd start changing his password, and I would always figure it out like within a few minutes. I'd almost never lock his phone out. Like
Did he ever like cycle back to old passwords that he
Yeah.
was using?
Yeah. And like you're just like, oh yeah.
He ran out. So
I
you just
wonder-
go back to the top of the
I
list
wonder
again.
what 7-digit code this dickhead remembered. I bet it's this one again. But so I log in, and then like for some reason this has never happened before. I logged in, and for some reason it sunk his Gmail to my phone.
It sunk your Gmail.
His Gmail.
Oh, he's
So
Whoa,
I
shit.
have Bubbles' Gmail
Oh shit.
sunk to my phone now.
Oh no.
So I've been getting all
dude.
of his emails, dude. And all of them are awesome. It's as hilarious as you think it is. Like,
Okay.
just this week, I mean, tons of Apple receipts. And you open it up and it'll be like Snapchat $2.99, Snapchat $6.99.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, all right, he's paying for whores on Snapchat. And then it'll be like Empire Mining Tycoon, $24. And you're like, where'd you get that,
Wow.
motherfucker? And then
Mining tycoon, huh?
yesterday
Endless, dude.
at 10 a.m., he was on 420 singles. And by 11:30, he was on autistic singles. And he got a hit. He got a hit on
Wow.
autistic singles. I
Nice.
didn't open it up because I just didn't need that
Yeah,
in my life. But
yeah.
he had a hit, and I wonder if he pursued on it. Because like I brought it up to him. I was like, so autistic singles, huh? He's like, I haven't been on that in years. I'm like,
He's like,
yeah, you were on
sure.
it yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, bitch, I saw. I
Yeah.
see everything you do. Every time you get DoorDash, I get the fucking
Yep.
email.
Yep.
It's so funny, dude. I feel like I have a nanny cam on Bubbles, and he is
In a way. Yeah.
just as much of a disgusting animal as I thought he was going to be.
Of course.
He
of course.
overdrafts every month, and then our
And
tax
that's our money, yeah.
and our taxpayer dollars
That's
pay that
our
off.
money, dude.
Isn't that beautiful? Good for Wells Fargo. Oh man, but yeah. Speaking of that, I've been doing really good about not paying for video games again.
Well, word.
Because
Yeah.
we talked about it before that I fell into the pay to win rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Right? And
Right,
that,
right.
like I found one or two games that I spent like a couple bucks on, and then I found a game that I went off the deep end on and wasn't proud of that, so I deleted the game. Because I came to the realization on the show that if you pay to win, all you're really doing is speeding up your progression to get to the point where you can't progress without paying anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you're really just shortening the game that you think you like so much that it's worth pay to win,
Right.
right? Because like at that game I was playing, like I was doing the math of like, because you get dailies, so you do all your daily quests, you get X amount of resources.
Sure.
It takes so much to level up a person or whatever you're doing, and I was looking at it and I was doing the math in my head, and I was like, it would take almost a month at this point to level up a character one time.
Ouch. Yikes.
Yeah.
Playing every day?
Playing every day.
Fuck, dude.
Getting all the daily challenges
No,
done
I'm
and
cool.
everything.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Like that's just the resources I was at this point. Was just like it's either you start spending like $30 to $60 a day,
Nah.
or
No.
you're gonna take a year until you see an actual bump in progression. So really, all I did was I paid to be to the point where if I'm not willing to pay, then I'm not willing to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of helped break that habit.
Sure.
So what I did this week is I've got 3 games on my phone, and as soon because I found out this is what happens, I'll play a game until I'm out of resources, and then I'll finally, and like maybe that takes an hour or two, and then you get to the end and you're finally out of resources, and you're like, I'm not done.
Yep.
And they're like $2.99. We'll refill that bitch.
Yep.
Like, oh, that's like another 2 hours.
Yeah.
So now what I'm doing is I have 3 games on my phone. So when I play one to where I'm fully depleted, and I'm looking at the like, ooh, $5, then I go, nope, next game. And I'll just start the next game, and I'll just start playing that until I'm out. So between the 3, I have not spent any money on a video game since the last episode.
Good. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the gotcha games formula really is like, dude, there's a reason why it's called gotcha games.
You know who's good at it?
Like,
surprisingly, is Angry Birds.
yep.
Because Angry Birds, like, after like level 100, they scale the difficulty so crazy. And then it's just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to even beat this without the little spells or the little evil guy to help me or anything like
Clash
that.
of Clans is like that.
Oh,
People
yeah.
played that for a long time when that was out. I think there was like Brave Assault or Brave Frontier or whatever the fuck it's called.
And I realized it's like this whole time I've just been craving a good RPG.
Yeah.
And like those resource games are fun RPGs because it's, you know, get your cloak, get your dagger, now make a better one.
Honestly, just go to old games, dude.
Well, yeah,
Go the
so
old game route.
I started playing Far Cry 6
Dope.
free on Game
Dope.
Pass.
Dope. Oh, hell yeah.
And I played Far Cry 5 on Game Pass as well. It was the first one I tried. And what I like so far is it's not the same. It's to me, it's not the same. Because so in Far Cry 5, immediately opens up, there's a big cult. It's led by like one main guy and then like 3 main followers.
Like captains, if you will.
Yeah. So you go to each territory and you kill the captain, and then you move to the next territory and you kill the captain until you kill the main guy. This one so far, and I've only played the opening maybe 2 hours. The mechanics feel a little different. Now instead of a cult, you're liberating a tyrant.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, it's also kind of, it is on a small
It's that same kind of dictatorship-y kind of vibe, right?
Yeah,
Still?
you know, and it's definitely still capture and, you know, do all the checkpoints and move on to the next place. But the gameplays felt very different. Like,
hence how so?
It's almost weird to explain. Like in 5, when you first walk out, there's this like heavy punishment because in the beginning of the game, your first real checkpoint is quite a distance from you, and it's the kind of game where if you die in a mission, you go back to the start of the mission. So you got a long trek ahead of you on foot. With almost no weapons until the game starts rolling. Then once the game starts rolling, it's fine. You know, it doesn't really bother you as much. With this one, it feels like the story's moving us further a lot more than me just like wandering to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like in the first one, it was just like, all right, this is where we're at. Now go halfway across the map. Good luck. In this one, like you already kind of start in like a base area that you're kind of gophering to back and forth instead of discovering that base area.
Right.
And then the story seems more in depth so far. Because in the beginning, you don't know really anything about your guy in 5. You just know that there's some bad guys. In this one, like, you have a backstory. You have friends. You watch your friends die.
Oh.
Like, there's a reason that, like, you're doing what you're doing. Where in 5 was just like, oh, this is weird. I'm gonna have to kill some people to survive here.
It almost sounds like it's blending the story with the world more.
It is. It feels like it is.
Like the gameplay is almost like more blended. That's the only way I can describe
like
it.
I haven't felt lost yet.
Yeah.
In any way. Word 5 I kind of did in the beginning. And again, I'm only a couple hours in, but like so far it doesn't feel the same as if like when there's other video games where like Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, I think, feels the same no matter what version you're playing.
Right.
You can play 1,
Across the board.
6, 3.
There's new things, sure, but yeah, it's pretty consistent.
You know, move forward, slash.
Hack and slash, bro.
And then,
yeah.
you know, cool devil animations. I love the games. But between 5 and 6, just for some, it doesn't feel like that. Where I'm just like, all right, let's do this again. Like even Assassin's Creed had a little bit of that. where it was like there's that familiarity. I'm just like, all right, well, I already know I need to start going to these checkpoints before they even tell me to go to them because this is where you get your power ups and resources. And
Yeah,
shit.
right.
You know, with this one, it's quickly like, oh, there's actually a cool story here. Like
Better?
Better. I do like the cult thing. I thought that was a really cool story. But this one, like, I have a story.
Yeah, you've been more involved with it now.
Yeah, like I actually know who my character is.
Yeah.
He happened to share my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You don't choose it.
It's immersive then.
You don't
yeah?
choose it. Yeah. In the beginning, you're like on this rooftop with your two friends.
Yeah, so you're all in,
and
dude.
they give you your ID. It's like a fake ID or something.
Yeah.
And his birthday was May 4th, 96.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this guy's
Hell
3 years
yeah.
younger than me.
Badass birthday, by the way.
Hell
May
yeah,
the 4th be with
yeah,
you, bro.
Fuck Star Wars. God damn it. I fucking hate Star Wars so much. It wasn't like this a decade ago. Nobody said that shit.
and now no one
I wish-
cares.
There's almost
It's all about, not about your birthday no more. It's
wonder
about Star Wars.
if I found the person who coined the phrase
And fucking
"May the Fourth
clock
be with
'em.
you," and I beat them to death. Is that premeditated because it started with this conversation?
Probably, yeah.
Is it
You know,
justified?
yeah,
A whole life's worth of trauma.
depending.
Yeah.
Depends whose perspective,
That's
I guess.
But yeah, I'm excited to play into 6 a little bit more. It feels good to hold a controller again.
Didn't that come out just recently?
No, it's been out for a minute. It's
Oh,
the most
okay.
recent.
I've never
of
played
the-
any of them.
It's the most recent of them, but I think it's been out for a minute now. But I just needed I don't know why, but I don't know why I fell into the pay to win shit the way I did, because I've never done that before.
I think you just got bored.
I did get bored, but like just for some reason, there's something about just the convenience of the phone. Right, I can't take my Xbox in the bathroom. Right, I can't check my Xbox while I'm at work and I have like a minute of downtime. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and fire up the Xbox. You know, like I wake up at 5 a.m. to have coffee,
Yes.
smoke weed.
Yes.
Sorry, boss.
Hey, man.
And watch a podcast.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you know, we're all showing up.
Yep.
But you know, like at 5, it gives me 2 hours until I got to worry about moving. And in that 2 hours, also there's a shower.
You're right. Yeah.
But like, I've got enough time for a podcast, a nice cup of coffee, and to get nice and stoned and play video games on my phone for 2 hours. Something about turning on an Xbox for 2 hours, it just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know what that is. I think when I want to play a console game, I want to commit.
Yeah.
I want to have that time.
Like we were kids, you know.
Yeah, I could play Monopoly Go on my phone for 8 hours or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I can't play an Xbox game for 2 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Yeah. It's. I mean, definitely consoles give you that sit down and play for a while. You know, and we
Yeah.
did that when we were kids a lot, right?
Yeah.
So that habit is still there. you
yeah.
know?
Well, and there's story, right? Like I'm playing
You want to be
fucking.
abruptly broken from it.
I'm playing Angry Birds 2
There's no story.
and Monopoly Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can abruptly leave
Yeah.
or turn it off at whenever.
Yeah,
You know,
the-
it's
the-
not jarring.
The best I've gotten is that one of my friends in Monopoly's Go, their name is Girth Brooks.
Hell yeah.
And that's all
Hell
I got. I
yeah.
thought that was the funniest shit I've ever
10 out
heard.
of 10.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I got a fucking fair chuckle out of that. Like Girth Brooks.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Just nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, what do we got on this list here?
Jail with the bodies. With the bodies.
What else we got here? So we got
The Bubbles, the
talking
house
break-
sitter.
Pat going full WWE. We talked about that. Promo code thickness.
I don't know why my feet are
Thomas's
on this
feet.
list.
The
fuck?
Yeah. Let's talk about your feet.
Sure.
All right. I was explaining to my buddy about your feet earlier.
Oh.
Okay. Because I was talking about like my leg pain, but then I feel like a bitch whenever I think about what's going on with your feet.
It's fine.
Like,
It's
I
fine.
was telling him about like watching you march and pools of blood coming to the brim of your shoe as you step down, and then the blood coming back down as you lift up.
Like a
And
sound meter.
Every now
you
and
know?
then, like maybe it spills over the top a little bit, and I'm marching behind you.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah,
you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about like
Margin Man and all that shit. Yeah.
like stem cells. I think is
sure.
where it started.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, it's like what's possible is like my biggest goal is for us to have a feature film, so Tom's gonna go get stem cells.
Word.
Yeah, like that's,
Hell yeah.
like that's like priority number one, just
That'd
to
be
see if
sick.
it works.
Yeah, just possible. You never know.
If we were successful, I'd go half just to see what happens.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll guinea pig it. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they can put them in me too. I don't give a shit.
Together, just needles, just like bah.
Yeah, dude, we're in Costa Rica.
Dude, I've always said before, like if somebody were to like walk up with me and be like, "Hey, like we don't have like new feet for you, but like we can definitely do cyborg for you. You trying to do that?" And I'd be like, "Is it free?" And they'd be like, it is, but it's also experimental." And I'd probably go, "Fuck it, sure, why not?"
Yeah, put them in me.
Well, sure.
On me, in me, around me.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
There's a strong possibility that when I get old, that my feet don't really, like work no more.
Maybe
So
like Stephen Hawking.
like you never know. Like
Well,
it's
hopefully not like Stephen Hawking.
it's the ankles more specifically, that because those are sunken down into my feet pretty much. you know. Nobody ever like really realizes how weird that is until they realize that most people's ankles are on the side of their foot, like on their leg almost.
Yeah.
And mine's like basically it's still on the left side of my left foot, for example. It's still on the side, but it's like all the way down on the surface of my foot.
Fucking A, dude.
So, and it's just because that's how they grew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dude, like I think we talked about before on the show, but my mom was told when they found out that I was sitting Indian style and everything that I had a high probability of not walking, and then here I am, motherfuckers,
for some reason they thought Bubbles wasn't gonna walk. I still don't know what the answer to that one was. I know why they thought he was gonna be blind, because he had 5 eye surgeries by kindergarten. But
Jesus.
yeah,
I think we talked about that actually.
Bro, yeah, a little retarded 3-year-old with bleeding eye patches.
Oh my god,
that sounds so terrifying.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Lynn, bro.
Dude, think of a 3-year-old, right? Mm-hmm. Holding a blanket, crying through eye patches that are sopping blood.
Yeah, constantly.
Oh, what do? You kick it in the face? You send it back to hell?
Oh my god,
it's
like a Resident Evil, Silent Hill monster.
Oh yeah, dude, and they're flesh-colored band-aids too, so it looks like he doesn't have eyes.
But yeah, dude, I would definitely take stem cells if it was like, hey, because I'm not gonna go out and spend thousands of dollars to get. I don't fucking care. My feet work right now. I'm functional. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, but anyways,
your fucking feet are terrifying.
Thanks.
I don't think I don't fucking. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad that you're not 1,000 pounds or in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I need to lose weight for sure because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna exacerbate the issue.
But when I think about your feet, I don't understand how you can stand.
Me neither.
It makes me.
I'm just here, dude.
It makes me wonder what kind of awful rapist you were in a past life that you were given this to where God was like, you know what? I'm gonna curse
that was
every
too
time
powerful.
Every time you're upright, I want you to be cursed with this.
I was too powerful,
shit.
dude. Yeah, I probably did, bro.
Maybe must be a descendant of one of the people that tried to betray Alexander the Great. I bet that's what it is.
One of the people that were part of the Roman fucking collapse, you know.
Or you're one of those people that were fucking conspiring against Caesar.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
You were the first guy to stab him.
And they hung me by my ankles, until they slowly separated, and then all the blood went to my head, and then I died that way.
Jesus Christ.
So all the blood went to my head, so I'm smarter now.
Yeah.
But my ankles are fucked in price as a price.
I'm surprised that's not a constellation somewhere.
It is really.
Yeah. This is the Greek, it's like the Greek constellation for this story where the guy got hung by his feet.
Yeah.
And became a genius, but crippled.
Honestly, that would be dope as fuck.
Do you see the Epstein shit came out?
I've seen it circulating in headlines here and there. I know that there's more documents that were previously sealed, and not really reviewed by the courts yet, but I guess they're going through a whole bunch of them right now or something.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's all coming to the public.
Oh, that was a good rip. Hell yeah.
Pretty.
Oh yeah.
My favorite one. I thought it was just a meme because of the Epstein shit. I thought people were just making shit up, but no. Apparently, it's true that Stephen Hawking liked to fuck midgets. And
I think I did hear about that.
He would write equations.
It's so fucking weird.
He would write equations really high up on a board, so they would have to stand on their tiptoes to try to solve them. That was his thing.
Weird, dude.
No wonder his wife left him and the son to die like
dude,
a raisin.
Oh man, bro, like it really like, disturbs you how like some of the like most intelligent people on the planet like sometimes are like also the fucking weirdest people.
Yeah.
You know, like the arguably not the best of us, you know, in some ways.
All right, all right. Let's put ourselves 30
Fucking
years.
Christ.
Let's put ourselves 30 years back.
Okay.
So it's 1994,
Okay.
and we're 30-year-olds now, but we're
Word.
successful.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple of movies under our belt.
Word.
We've met a lot of famous people. Like we're a name that people know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to the island when you get the invitation?
Fuck no, dude.
Dude, I'm there that day.
I don't fucking know,
No,
bro.
I'm
No,
fucking with-
bro.
You're not gonna flug a midget with Bill Clinton
No.
and then make fun of Stevie Wonder with him.
I am not. No.
You hide Stevie Wonder's
Dude,
glasses.
like, let me put this perspective for
Yeah,
you, right?
yeah,
This is how, like, this is where my arrogance come into play,
All
you
right,
know,
all
right? Or ego, if you will, right? So, you ever heard about the Florida, like, juice shit, right?
Florida juice.
So, there's, like, this, like, it's like, I don't know if it's a joke or it's like this juice, basically, that high-profile celebrities or people, right, have access to that effectively give them, you know, healthy body, healthy looks, blah, 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 right?
Okay,
All this
okay,
bullshit,
okay.
right? You know, and it's always this thing that, like, when you get into Hollywood or whatever big entertainment, you know, like if you're offered, you know, Floridian juice or some capacity, you're not supposed to take it, right? Because it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like culty, devilish, whatever the fuck, right? Again, this is just bullshit through the fucking ether of
Yeah.
people who aren't in Hollywood, you know?
yeah.
Regardless, I would never take that shit.
You wouldn't drink the
because
Okay.
I'm arrogant enough to be like, no, you're gonna drink my Kool-Aid.
Okay,
You know?
yeah, I feel
like I don't give a
yeah.
fuck about you.
Yeah.
You're coming into my train.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
like otherwise you're just gonna leave the port and I don't give a fuck about you the next
Yeah.
day.
See, I'm gonna be
Like I don't care.
I'm gonna be asking if you need help mixing it. Like,
That's what's the ingredient.
how many people are we
You're my in
serving?
guy. See, that's what it is.
How many
You
people
learn
are we
how they
serving?
make it.
Yeah.
We adopt it,
Yeah, yeah.
abolish them,
Yeah.
Breaking Bad style,
That'd
and
be
then we
sick.
corner the market.
Yeah,
and
like,
we become.
What if
the
I
new,
I
you
spent
know?
like 3 years undercover as like a leather gimp slave for some billionaire,
Okay.
and he's always got me like, he's always got me on all fours on my leash.
Why does it have to be the gimp suit? Why
Because-
why can't it
Because
be?
we were talking about what those people are into. Like, I think me on all fours in the leather gimp suit with a leash, and I'll be a good
Oh,
boy and
man.
I'll sit there during
If you're
the
not
meetings.
careful, they might sacrifice you, bro.
That's all right.
No, it's not.
It's in the
No,
name of-
then you can't give me the Kool-Aid recipe.
Yeah, that's true, but they might make a 23 Jump Street with Channing Tatum.
Fucking gun.
In which case, I would have died for good things. Dude,
Oh
I
my
would have been on that island. I would have been the Bill Clinton of that fucking
Oh my
man.
fucking god.
You would have seen my name 1,000 times on that shit. I would have had
thickness.
I would have had my own boathouse on another part of the island
Yeah.
with a secret dock on it.
Thickness would have been around and splayed everywhere so often that they would assume that they were like into
Yeah.
a fetish, like
Yeah.
thickness fetish.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Like they wouldn't even assume you're like a person.
I probably would
you
have
know?
killed myself the day Epstein got arrested.
Jesus.
Just, that's how much I would have been on that island.
Oh my fucking.
It's like, oh, they got Jeff.
Oh my
Nope.
fucking.
Nope.
They got Jeff.
Nope.
Oh no.
Not coming for me, dog. I bet I won't.
Like how you call him Jeff. My boy Jeff. Oh no.
You think I'm going to be serving some time for this?
Oh,
I bet I
fucking God.
won't.
You think he killed himself or you think he was killed?
Both.
I think a little bit of both.
I think he killed himself.
I
by
think he
doing
was
everything he
pressured.
did.
Well, I think he was pressured to like, we're gonna kill you, and then he ended it himself, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Or also because as we are well and aware of, pedophiles do not go over well in any jail.
Yeah.
In any jail.
Well, didn't he
Oh my
like hang
God.
himself or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like,
like supposedly,
Allegedly.
I bet you that he was like getting harassed too. Like I think there's a true possibility of like
Yeah.
groups finding out that he was a pedophile because he went fucking viral, and they have TV in some of these fucking places, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
They have phones. They have
and,
phones,
yeah, and
too.
they communicate and shit.
Yeah.
So I bet you, dude, like it got caught wind. And like everyone was just like fiending to fucking kill him, dude.
Oh,
because
yeah.
they do that shit. They will kill pedophiles in jail. Like no, straight up.
Well, not
You
only
know?
that, but it's like, I mean, movies are not
county
movies.
even.
Movies are not. You have any form of proof that a president is a pedophile.
No.
I would expect my hard-paying tax dollars for that president to put a hit out and kill that motherfucker.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's why
Hell
we
yeah.
pay taxes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So
Put
like,
that hit, bruh.
if I was like a very important person with a lot of money, I probably would have had paid to kill that motherfucker.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because imagine imagine all right,
Hit up some mercs, bruh.
let's say you're Mark Cuban, right?
Yeah.
You're crazy rich.
Yeah, you got money.
You're crazy rich, and they've got a log on you at Epstein Island, fucking like 13-year-olds and animals, right? Like puppies. And shit.
Yeah.
Like your thing was wearing a puppy like a glove over your dick.
Oh,
Right? Oh, I had to make it like that. For the sake of the story.
I know.
And now you're about to be exposed, and the only guy in the world that knows it and is about to expose you just got put into jail. I'd spend 90% of what I have as Mark Cuban getting
sure.
that motherfucker killed.
sure. Yeah, 100%.
Motherfucker. No, I don't want to. No repercussions.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody in that jail
I
would
bet
be
you.
rich.
I do bet
The-
you that
the-
there was that too.
Everybody who works in that jail is rich,
Mm.
and everybody who is an attendant, like a resident of that jail, 2 years off their sentence. I'll pay the county for 2 years worth of every single person in that jail's time.
Yeah.
And you know, here's the $106,000 a year it takes you
Man,
for some reason.
wouldn't that be suspicious
to
as
keep a
fuck,
prisoner
though?
alive?
That'd be suspicious as
It's
fuck.
better than me
though.
fucking puppies.
You know?
It's barely, you want to know that I fuck puppies, or you want to wonder what I did over at that
Oh
jail?
my fucking god, dude!
Dude, it sounds
It was
awful.
charity, bro. It was just
was
that
nonprofit.
prison really needed it, dude.
Look,
you
a
know?
lot of these people need to be rehabilitated, not necessarily punished. I'm just trying to
Take
push
a stance,
progression. Yeah.
white knight it all the way through, dude.
That's what you do. That's how you become president.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just a popularity
Oh, yeah.
contest, right?
But yeah, no, I would definitely want everybody in that jail dead if I was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was like pressured to kill himself.
yeah.
Like, but
I
it's
think
like,
all three options.
what
are
can they
plausible.
threaten you with though? Like, if it's like, let's say 4 dudes come into your room
Mhm.
and you're Epstein, right? And they're like, kill yourself or we'll kill you.
Mhm.
It's like it seems like we're dying either way here.
Mhm.
If I kill myself, they're gonna get away with some shit. If I let
Right.
them kill me, then at least I had a murderer. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I think it's more plausible that like he was, I think, feeling fear of
Yeah.
hits coming his way
Yeah.
because of that, right? And then also, I think I really do believe that like that spread quickly in the jail. And that was an additional factor to
Yeah.
him being surrounded by like these people want to kill me both inside this jail and outside. And then his mind, your mind naturally wanders about what they'll do to you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like that's just a human thing. You
Yeah.
know, right?
Well,
So
like-
I feel like he cowered out and then fucking
Oh, yeah.
he like just from everything that I've read about him and then like seeing his demeanor and like images from like years ago to like just before, right, during the court cases and everything, right? He just had this cowardly little bitch kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
vibe to him, bro, like constantly.
I bet for like 10 grand, you can convince a lifer to kill somebody else in prison.
Probably.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Tell them that you'll give it to their baby mama.
Probably, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We'll give it to your kids.
Depending on who you're talking to,
you
yeah.
can finally do one thing for your kids
Mm-hmm.
and make them this money.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that
You're
for
never-
sure.
You're never getting out.
Yeah, right. Like
You know?
literally, like there's no like the key's gone.
Yeah.
You know.
And what do you do when the key's gone too? It's like, how are you? Because you're not getting better, right?
No.
You're expected to die here.
Yeah.
So like, do you just start wiling out and having a good time? Like,
Pretty much. Yeah.
like, I try to become king of the jail. Like,
Yeah. That's
you know,
probably like
start stabbing and raping people.
Yep.
Try
Yep.
to make a gang.
Yep. Yep.
It's something, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta pass some time.
Yeah, I mean, assuming it's like a jail that has nothing for you other
Yeah.
than just like yard time and
Oh yeah.
that's it, you know.
What's scarier? Prison, where everybody wants to kill you,
Fuck.
including the guards, are willing to let you die, or county jail, same situation but mixed jail with rape.
I took the first one. yeah.
It's counted,
Yeah.
so there's like less people, and they're not
Yeah.
murderers, but everybody wants to rape you.
Yeah,
And
no.
then, like-
I'll take the first one.
yeah, you know,
I'll take the first one.
Just get murdered by
yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
squad.
I'd rather fight my way to the death. You
Maybe
know,
that's how they did it with Epstein. It's like hang yourself, or you're gonna get butt fucked
for hours.
by everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
Yep. Like
They paid us all.
we know
dude.
what you did, and we're gonna do what
We're-
you did to them.
We are going
you know?
to have a Maruchan festival. There's top ramen in every bunk. All right, like everybody got paid for your ass, and everybody will have a turn.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen that guy that does the shorts on YouTube where he does jailhouse mixes of food and shit? You know?
Oh, like he makes like spreads.
Yeah, or he just makes like all types of jailhouse food.
Yeah.
That they like how they make shit. He's done like Laffy Taffy and shit. You know?
Yikes.
And he always ends it with like bussin'. You know? and whatnot, right?
No, I've never seen that. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny.
he's been. Now that I've said something, your probably phone's gonna show you eventually.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but
I've been watching a lot of those streets videos with Channel 5 News.
Channel 5,
Fucking
fuck yeah,
Andrew
dude.
Callahan.
He just put out another one with
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching Philly this morning, but then I had to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Philly looks not as bad as SF. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
It looked terrible, but
But not
I mean,
nearly as
SF
bad
is
as SF.
awful.
Yeah.
And I think he did a good job with that SF one too.
He's been great on
He
all of his
captured-
coverage everywhere.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, and like just like I went back and started watching old shit too, like where he's on the O Block and they have him throwing up gang signs in front of the camera and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, dude, the balls.
Yep.
Like he's obsessed with Hunter S. Thompson, so like it gives him this ability to just be like, oh, maybe they won't kill me.
Yeah.
Like they want to, clearly, but
Yeah, well, also like there's like that whole media coverage thing, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
that it's like there is some you're building notoriety, you know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
like for your group, if especially if it's some guy that's very popular on YouTube, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
so I don't know.
yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
O Block or whatever because you guys got the video, so it's like, don't kill
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna make us famous.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the fuck out of that and learning new slang. It's been fantastic.
There's some things that they've said, that I'm just like, oh fuck, dude, I'm out of touch, dude.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't know any of this
I
shit.
feel like I'm getting
Oh
in
my
touch
God.
with the youth again.
yeah.
No, this one guy, he's interviewing this gangbanger, and he's been talking about like stealing and all this shit for hella long now,
Yeah.
and how he's trying to get into retirement, and he's like 30. He's like, yeah, I need to get out of this, bro. I'm about to be 30. I'm gonna try to get myself in a union.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh great, this guy's gonna be working with me one day. Like, that's
He's gonna be my partner.
inspiring. that
Wonderful.
What I look forward to in my career life can be shared with this fella over here with the face tattoos.
Real esteemed gentleman.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy who just shattered a car window on camera and stole somebody's bag.
Yep.
And just to be like, that's what we do out here.
Yeah.
He's like,
and
yeah,
then
I'm gonna
dab
go-
somebody up.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a job in the union. It's like, fuck
Like,
you.
Good luck.
Go get a job somewhere
Good
the fuck
fucking
else.
luck, dude.
Goddamn animals.
Yeah.
So you had a topic that you wanted to get us to.
Yeah. There was one thing that I recently popped in that I thought was just interesting,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Just total segue. Sony is building cars.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, right? Isn't that weird?
Are they building cars as in like?
They are following the Tesla model. EV cars.
Okay, so
Yep.
they're not like conjunctioning with a car company and building cars.
No,
like,
they're making a car.
it's not like
They-
Sony with BMW is making a car. Oh,
That I don't
it's
know.
like-
They might be like subsidizing out.
Like, is it
that's not
gonna-
the right word? But
Like, is it going to be a PlayStation logo on the back of the car when
I will
they,
show you. So
when they stamp it? Because that
for
would be sick.
those of us listening, you can look up this. It's called the Afeela, AFEELA. It's the product movie. Fucking Thickness is already fucking bored of this shit.
Afeela.
The product movie 2024. It's 60 seconds long. I'm gonna play it real fast here, and let's see what you guys think. But it's they're going the Tesla route, basically EV, full on, like sleek, looks kind of like a Tesla
Yeah.
car at first glance, right?
I jerked off using the bidet the other day.
Huh?
All right, it's pretty sleek so
Did
far.
that work out?
It's a timing thing. And
Yeah.
and yes.
And yes.
Oh, kind of looks like an Audi.
Yeah, it's got some vibe to it,
Okay.
They're definitely got like that half wheel shape,
Now, is the company going to be called Afeela or the car is Afeela?
I think the car
Because
is
they put it
Afeela.
right on the fucking steering wheel.
I think the car is Afeela.
Okay.
That's the series. Yeah, it's the prototype right now. They're still building it.
Yeah.
But it's the whole subtle elegance, right? So the funniest kicker to this, right, is the I don't know if he was definitely a Sony official, but when they unveiled this, the guy that drove it out, quote unquote, wasn't in the car. He stood on stage and drove it out onto stage with a PlayStation controller.
That's awesome. So it looks like they're partnering with Honda.
Oh yeah. Did it say at the end I was looking away?
Yeah, it's so that makes sense. Actually, that's really cool because I can't see Sony opening up like a dealership, right?
No.
Like right next to Ford.
I figured their
and
bodies
Toyota.
were being made by something, and then they're just
Yeah.
providing the tech on the inside. you
Yeah,
know?
and that's fucking awesome because that's what you want them to do, right? Like, you want somebody like Honda who
Yeah.
who knows how to make a reliable car for Sony to be able to bounce crazy ideas off of.
Yeah.
That I wonder what the potential of that's going to be because, I mean, they're just I mean, I guess it's you have the money, you open the division, right?
Yeah.
It's not like anybody at Sony knows anything about cars. They just hire motherfuckers that do
Sure.
and say you guys do the cars part. Like I was thinking, like, why would Sony do that? But you know who else does that? Mitsubishi.
Yep.
Mitsubishi's been making cars, HVAC units, TVs, fucking
Everything.
microwaves, whatever
Yep.
you need, bro. Like,
Yep.
which is interesting because you've never seen Ford do that.
Mhm.
You've never seen Chevy do that.
Can you point the mic up a little bit? It's
You've never
pointing at your
seen
chin.
you've never seen any of the American companies doing that. Like Ford just makes cars, right? I've never seen anything other than an automobile with a Chevy logo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, whereas a Mitsubishi could be fucking anything.
Sure. Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, like, and to your point, like, Sony makes, like, I'm pretty sure they make, like, washing machines and dryers. I think I've seen them
Yeah.
with, like, fridges before.
Oh, yeah.
TVs, obviously all the AV stuff,
Yeah.
right? But,
Well,
like,
and their car audio is really big in the industry too.
yeah.
Sony's been used by a lot of companies in their stock systems for their like upgraded. Now it's like Bose. Bose kind of took over the market.
Yeah, it's just brand name.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's like it used to be like, you bought this like Porsche and part of the deal was like
Yeah.
the full Sony sound
Right,
system.
yeah.
So eventually, because of name, now it's like get the upgraded one because it comes with Bose. Or the other one was like Rockford Fosgate.
I remember that. Yep.
They were really big for a while too. They made good shit too, but Sony being on this side of it, it's like it's interesting because what they make is immersion,
Yeah.
and you don't want that while you're driving.
No. Also, I hope they fixed they had for a little bit sticky analog sticks that would have drift a little bit to them. Can you imagine if you were driving with the
Oh,
analog
no.
stick and it had drift on it a little bit?
Oh no. Oh no, yeah, you gotta fucking hold that shit slightly to the left every time you're driving straight. And if you forget, you go into a mailbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
or into
no.
another car on a freeway.
Oh yeah,
You know,
so fucking
like
full of retarded children.
Fucking
And it
God.
flips and catches on fire. Blows up on the side of an
Oh
orphanage.
fuck yeah, dude! I was just when I saw that article, I was like, "What the fuck, really? You're making
Yeah.
a car? What the fuck, dude?"
Oh, I wonder if it's the idea that like eventually we're not gonna be driving them anymore anyway.
Yeah,
They'll be driving
yeah,
themselves.
100%.
So
Dude, I think everyone
when it
like,
gets to that point, though, think
Yeah.
about it. Now, what's going to be the most important part of your self-driving car? Your in-car experience.
yeah,
I don't have to focus on the road for this
ads
4
are
hours.
gonna start showing up, dude.
I got a 4-hour road trip, and I'm not the one driving. Like,
yeah, yep,
I don't want to fall asleep necessarily in case I got to take over.
right,
So it'd be cool if my car windshield can turn into a fucking
yep.
giant Sony
Yep.
screen.
They showed briefly. I watched another video briefly, separately before this video or before this episode. Words. The whole dashboard has like all of the passenger seat, and then a little bit more into the center, bleeding over into the driver's seat.
Wow.
And it's one massive long screen, right?
Nice.
Like I saw that they had like a marketplace and like store, and you could load games on it. Of course, they had Fortnite on the fucking as a
Everywhere.
logo on there,
Everywhere,
you know, and Valorant and all that shit.
What is it about every single piece of entertainment nowadays needs to be able to load Fortnite?
Because it's it's the modern day, like you know how for us like certain games like Halo and others were just was everywhere when we were kids.
Yeah.
That's the game for this next generation of kids. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but
it's that big.
But it's at the level where they're like introducing new smart TV compatibilities where you can, stream YouTube or go to Netflix or live TV or even play Fortnite.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, get the new fucking 2024 LG TV where you can, with all sorts of customizable options with your sound. And guess what? You can even play Fortnite right from the home screen.
Yeah.
You know what you're missing in your house right now?
Fortnite.
The ability to play Fortnite on the front door of your fridge.
Hell yes.
New
Hell
LG,
yeah.
new
That was a
LG
Skyrim bit at
fridges.
one point.
You can knock twice on the fridge to see what's inside of it. You can knock 3 times to load Fortnite, and you automatically start on the bus every time. No loading screens on the LG fridges.
Damn.
It was a contract.
Kind of want that now.
That actually would be
I'd
pretty
play
sick. Yeah, no loading, no load up.
To answer your question, though, I think it's two things, right? It's either two scenarios.
Yeah.
Either A, the people who make Fortnite, their fucking marketing team is on point.
Yeah.
They are fucking everywhere,
Yeah.
Or B, corporate companies are behind on what they think is popular,
Yeah.
Because Fortnite was huge. I just don't know if it's as big as it used to be,
See,
because other games are taking over.
I was wondering if they're using it as a scale. As in, like, this technology is far enough that it can run Fortnite.
I mean, it's an impressive point.
Like, when you got a smart TV 5 years ago, it wasn't that smart, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you'd go to click YouTube and it would take 30 minutes just to load up the icon. And then once you did get it, it would buffer all the time. And then you'd switch to your Xbox or your Fire Stick on the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And everything was smooth and
Right.
seamless. Like,
Yeah.
Like even today, like I just bought my mom that Samsung TV. It takes forever for Netflix to load.
Yep.
But if you go through the other little fucking cable box thing that she has, it's quick.
Instant,
So I mean,
yeah.
like the idea of like I guess, well, I could trust this thing to play Fortnite, then it must be able to play YouTube videos
Well, yeah,
without buffering.
I think if
and-
anything, it's a connectivity flex, right? Because
Yeah.
remember, Fortnite, it's not a single player game. It's
No,
a fucking
huge.
at least maybe it is. I don't know, and maybe there's a mode or something, but I don't know. I've never played
yeah,
Fortnite.
I don't know.
But I know from what's popular, what we see is it's multiplayer, online.
Have you
So
never Fortnite?
no,
Not like
not
not
once.
like around.
No, I literally haven't even
You've-
seen anybody ever
you've-
play Fortnite.
You've never jumped off the bus in Fortnite and then like landed and tried to play around before?
No.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nope.
What about like PUBG? Same
Nope.
shit. No?
Nope.
What about I can't think of it. There's probably a bunch of games like that.
The only game that I played that was like of that era of those kind of games, and it's not even those kind of games. It's more so than just that era of games. Was Rocket League.
Okay.
Right. That was the only game I ever played where it was like that level of big, and there's like multiplayer and blah
Free,
blah blah.
huge
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Community games, yeah.
Um,
I liked I played Fortnite when it first came out
Mm.
and the scale wasn't so wide.
Yeah.
And like I think I played the first couple days, I remember, and I got like a third place and a second place, and like I was feeling pretty good about it. But now, like the autism from Minecraft has entered Fortnite in full swing,
yeah.
to where these
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers are building nothing I could ever comprehend. Literally nothing I could ever comprehend. I don't know how long it would take me to sit there and start going, I'm going to start jump placing tiles until I get to here, and I'm going to switch up and start hitting these tiles as a base level, and then these tiles as like an interior. Ooh, and I'm going to hit these tiles as kind of like a defense thing. Okay, now I'm going to build that as a web across the entire map. So I can get from one end of the map to the other without ever touching the ground. I'll just be in my Sky Fortress.
Yep.
And they do that in real time.
Yep.
And 8 of them will be fucking doing
Super
it.
fast
And,
too.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of them, and then like they're meeting each other in their Sky Fortresses, and
Fighting
and then
shit.
you find one as just somebody who doesn't know what they're doing playing Fortnite, and you start climbing it. You're
Yeah.
you're almost scared because you're like, man, like this just became a platformer.
Yeah.
Like man, it's more of a. I'm not even worried about getting shot now.
Yeah.
I'm worried about falling off these stupid tiles.
That's probably why it got so popular. Is
yeah.
because like the game was very like I don't want to say free. Maybe is the word.
Free's
I don't know,
great. Free's great.
Right, because you got all these build. You can be up in the sky. You can be down low. You know, you can build up a fortress. You can just go wilding and do none of that shit. You know, like,
and it's quick to just drop in, drop out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
drop in,
that's the
die,
big one.
and,
Yeah.
die, and be done playing in 5 minutes.
yeah,
And,
that's the big one for sure.
and like playing it is fun.
Mhm.
Like to me, it's like Call of Duty. It's just I'm so bad at it. I'm not willing to.
Sure.
But when I had played it, especially in the beginning, you know, you drop in with nothing to wherever some random spot on the map, and everybody's done that. Everybody's on the same bus as you, and they just choose when they jump out.
Right.
And then you jump into a free fall, and you open up your parachute, and you land. You try to make an idea in the sky, right? Like you see a building, and you're like, I'm gonna go for that building. And you hope to fuck that nobody else tries to go for that building. And then you land there. Maybe somebody else does too. You beat each other to death.
Yes.
If you survive, you walk through the building and maybe you find a gun. And you find that first gun. You have no health. Somebody comes around the corner, but they don't have a gun yet. And you fucking blast them.
Yep.
And you're like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you find a little box and there's like an assault rifle in it.
There you
and
go.
the best
Yeah,
the best you've ever had was a pistol. So you're like, I'm invincible, and you get shot in the back of the head.
Yep.
You're like, motherfucker.
Yep,
And then,
yeah.
like, back to your stupid machete.
Yeah, and all that information has been downloaded, and now you want to like the next games you play and shit. You know, like
Yeah.
you're looking for that maybe even
Yep,
now, right?
yeah,
You're
it's
formulating
like,
plans.
I know that building. I'm definitely going for that
Yeah,
building.
and you're incrementally getting better and better as you play
Yeah.
this game. You know,
And then, you know, obviously there's the whole aspect of the map forever closing.
yeah,
So you can't just
post
camp.
up. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you want to.
right.
Because you're watching the number go down.
Mm-hmm.
You
Getting
know, there
scared.
was 100
Yeah.
people were here. We're down to 40. Maybe if I hang out, I can wait till there's like 10.
Right.
Nope, map's moving. Unless you get lucky and you could find just where it happens to hone in on and hide there the whole time, which I have done.
Nice.
I found a bush once and I stayed until I got second place.
wow.
Yeah, but the problem is that I stayed in the bush for so long that by the time it came down to me in first place, that guy had a shit ton of weapons.
Oh
I
yeah.
had nothing.
Yeah.
So he's got all these like orange.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got like 4 different guns and explosives and armor and med kits and fucking drones and shit. I'm with the machete hiding in a bush.
You pissing your fucking
the
pants.
little blimp lands and you're supposed to get on the blimp to win. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm going for it. I don't know, man.
They're just gonna make a run.
I'm fucked. And then yeah, dead instantly. 1 bullet.
Yeah.
One fucking bullet.
That's
every
all we
single time.
needed, dude.
Well, and then you know you try it one more time, and then you land and you get killed immediately, and you go, I can't fucking do this anymore, and then you find another game.
Yeah, you move on with
Yeah.
your fucking life.
The
Yeah.
people with the attention to do that all day, it's like, god damn.
It's usually younger kids, and then
So much
there are
punishment.
some people who like definitely hooked onto it right away. I won't discount that for sure.
I would
you know,
imagine the
but
thrill of a good game will give me 3 more.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they can be short. You know, so if I take like 5th place and I killed like 8 dudes, I'm like, all right, I'll play another one. I'm getting used to this. This is good. And if I get fucked 3 times in a row, I'm like, all right,
I'm out. Yeah,
I'm done. I
yeah.
don't need to
3
do
time
this.
rule. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
am I doing this
That's
to
fair.
myself?
That's probably smart.
I do the same thing with slot machines. If I don't win, like within 2 or 3, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
And if I do win, I'm leaving.
it's probably for the better, honestly.
Yeah,
Real talk.
As soon as I win, I walk away every time. It's
Yeah.
not gonna pay me again. Fuck that thing.
There's been a couple of times where I've been on a slot machine and I've had just expendable income in that moment. Like I would bring $100. I'm like, I'm planning not to like leave with this, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I'll just spend
You've
this.
committed that
you know?
$100 to where whatever
Yeah.
it gets you is gameplay.
Right.
You're paying for that evening.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Whether you come
I'm
home
not
with it or
trying
not.
to be like, I'll just use my credit card and when I'll
Yeah.
stop, I'll stop. Because that's how they fucking get you.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
I do the same thing. I'll take like $100, and I'll be like, I don't expect to come back with this. I'm
Right.
not walking in with the intention of coming home a millionaire.
Yeah.
I'm paying for $100 worth of entertainment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
As long as I got entertained, it's fine.
Yeah, and then you sit around. I think what's too what they get you on is when you're sitting at a slot machine for too long, and then the drink ladies come by, right?
Yeah.
Because that's like sure they'll get you a drink, but also that keeps you in that spot longer.
Yeah.
So you spend more to play more.
Unless
you
you're
know?
21 and you sat down just to find the drink lady, and then as soon as she gives it to you, you leave.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did that in
Yep.
Vegas. Like the first time I went, I figured it out. I felt like I was cheating the system. I was like, as long as you're gambling, you get free liquor.
Yep.
So sometimes I'd just be, because I'm fat, I'd just be sitting at a slot machine. I'd be like, can I get you something? And I'll be like, I'll take a shot of Patron. And then they come back with it and they give it to me and I just leave. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah.
dude, like,
And they don't go fuck too. They're just
Yeah.
trying to like
Yeah.
keep as many people there as possible
Oh,
right,
yeah.
and make spend more money.
oh yeah,
So
it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
everybody's winning.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%.
So you said you had another one?
Yeah,
or-
dude. So I had one last thing, and it kind of takes the rest of the show if you like
All
are
right,
down with it.
let's talk
I'm
about
pretty
it.
sure to go that way, right? So, I saw somebody do this, and I really like the idea because you and I are both fatty, fat, and we
Yes.
we really like our beverages, right?
Oh, yes.
They're our favorites, you know, and
All right.
in many ways might be opinionated,
Okay.
right? So I think for the next, let's see, how much time we have left? We got about 20 minutes. I think we should make for the first time our own soda tier list. And I have made, I have a tier list graph with all the images, you know,
Yeah.
of all the sodas, right?
Yeah.
And we can just go through them and choose the ones that we have, right? When we come up with our S list, right?
Yeah.
It'd be cool to compare against what the world likes comparatively, right?
Okay.
So,
So, all right, obviously, number one.
wait.
So-
Bow. Look at this.
Oh, shit.
So, anybody who wants to
Oh,
go
Jesus
along with this,
Christ.
right? This is a real thing. I'm surprised you haven't seen this tier list maker before, you know,
Wow.
because this is pretty common. But anybody who you know is still listening, that's been an hour hour and 10 minutes in, you can follow along and make your own soda tier list. But we just did a tiermaker.com /create/ the best soda tier list, and you can kind of find one that's perfection. We'll go through the tiers, actually. I'm sorry. From top to bottom. So the best to the bottom. You got perfection, amazing, great, good, okay, terrible, and vomit worthy.
Okay.
All right? So, and we got pretty much a wide list of almost every soda
Holy
that
shit.
most people would fucking drink, right?
Holy shit. Okay.
So, this is why I would say it would probably take about 20 minutes, you know, or so at least.
Yeah.
So,
Well, how are we?
But,
can we drag the
yes, we
icon?
can.
Holy
yes,
shit.
we can.
Okay, well, fucking.
Hell yeah.
So how are we gonna do this? One
All
at
right,
a
so
time,
we,
or-
we can just pick up random ones, but I would figure that we just go from top to bottom.
All right, let's top to bottom.
So starting out first, we got A&W's cream soda. And I fucking love fucking A&W cream soda, dude.
Man, you know,
I like that shit a lot.
I think it's good, but only out of a bottle.
Okay.
Something about A&W root beer. If you ever get it while you're there, it's never carbonated enough.
Oh, really?
It always
Interesting.
feels like it's like just about flat. Like when I would go to the A&W, like
Mm-hmm.
the actual one, and you get like a root beer, and they give you the special glass and everything.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm just drinking flat root beer.
It's always sad and disappointing.
Yeah, I hate it.
Well, this is the cream soda version.
Yeah,
so,
well, exactly,
right.
like-
yeah. So do you feel the same thing, too?
yeah, because a flat cream soda.
Mm.
Yeah, oh come on.
I mean, because I've had the A&W cream soda, and I don't know if I say it's flat per se when I have it, but I will say that I maybe can agree with you that it can be bland in some ways.
Yeah.
You know, right? So I guess I'll go with good.
All right,
right in the
yeah,
middle.
I'll put it in
right in
good.
the middle. You wouldn't put it down,
I wouldn't put it now because I still like a cream soda.
right?
I think if it's in a bottle, I'm gonna enjoy
Yeah.
the fuck out of it.
Like if somebody handed you a cream soda, you wouldn't be like, "No, I'm cool," or like you wouldn't be like find a way to
no,
somewhere
no,
to put
no,
it down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's fair.
All right, here we go.
Next one, let's get rid of this fucking. This is another cream soda that we don't care about. Fuck this thing down here.
All right, we got a couple cream sodas.
We got Diet Mountain Dew.
Terrible.
I fucking hate this shit,
Terrible.
dude. Yeah, dude. Like,
It's not vomit worthy, but it's fucking terrible.
yeah, I definitely think Diet Mountain Dew is ass.
It's like somebody
bro.
poured fucking Dasani water in
It's
it.
not. It's not good at all, bro. It's not good. Okay, we'll just so that we agree on that. We'll blast on through. Canada Dry.
I enjoy a Canada Dry.
Yeah.
You know, it's old people soda.
Yeah.
It's for making vodka tonics and shit like that.
Word.
But a nice can. You know, I'm gonna put it in the okay. No, good.
I was gonna say I'd put Canada Dry in
Because
good.
It doesn't sit well.
Yeah.
Like you need to drink it fast.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
It doesn't like. I feel like something
Big
like
chugs, gulps and shit.
something like a Sprite, which is another clear soda.
Mm.
I feel like can sit around longer.
Yeah.
Before it goes completely kind of gross flat.
Yeah.
Canada Dry, like it's almost like it's not supposed to have as much carbonation in it.
Yeah, I mean, I like Canada Dry. The ginger, I'm not a huge fan of ginger.
Okay.
Like at all, you know.
I like ginger. I'll
But,
eat it with my sushi. And shit.
Canada Dry has like one small exception for me. However, in a list of other sodas that would be available, it would probably be towards the bottom of my list if I were to take it, you know. But I would definitely take it over your Diet Mountain Dew, and probably would take it over the cream soda. Honestly,
looking at this list, actually, there's quite a few things I would still take it over.
because we can. So that's another thing too, is we can move the sodas we like within the good tiers, you know, so we can even like tier that out, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think it's better than the cream soda, personally.
Yeah, me too.
At the end of this little thing that we do, I'll screenshot this or whatever, and we can post it. I don't know, somewhere. For anybody who cares, and we can cross-reference what you guys got versus what we did.
So
next
we got
one,
Pepsi.
Fucking dude, honestly, amazing, damn near perfection for me.
Yeah.
I love Pepsi.
If I'm ever in a restaurant and I ask for a Coke and they give me a Pepsi, I'm never disappointed.
Yeah, 100%.
Pepsi
Yeah, you
in
know
a
what?
Bottle, Pepsi in a can.
I'll put Pepsi in perfection.
I'll put it with perfection.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
You can't go wrong. Like it's if you really wanted a Coke that bad, it is kind of like going to Burger King when you had McDonald's in your brain. But
Yeah,
you just can't, if you. It's a
it's go-to, bro.
It's a good.
It really is
goddamn
a go-to.
Classic Cola is obviously
Pepsi made a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
As far as sodas go,
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to argue that a classic cola is not the best flavor.
Word.
I mean, I like
Yeah.
I like your root beers and your lemon limes and all that, but you know, whether it be Shasta, Pepsi, RC,
Yep.
Coke, like a cola, motherfucker.
Cola's a fire, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Pepsi was made. You know, we all know this is a direct competitor to the Coke brand. You know,
Yeah.
and they did it right. They did a good job. They can't
yeah.
quite beat it.
They're
you
still
know?
here though.
But they're doing
Yeah.
better than every other damn soda.
Yeah,
You know,
and,
like
it's crazy because it's like Coke versus Pepsi. They both own a bunch of other sodas too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's a
Pepsi
little-
Co's huge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
the Coca-Cola, I'm pretty sure the Coca-Cola brand, like the soda brand, is like huge, but the company that makes Coca-Cola is smaller than PepsiCo, because PepsiCo has a lot of other sodas that are huge, you know. So like Coke has the better selling soda, I'm pretty sure.
Coke
but
has
PepsiCo has the bigger company.
Coke has like Fanta
Yeah.
and Sprite,
Yeah.
and W, but Pepsi has like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew.
Yep.
And like its own version of each one, right? Sierra Mist, which is now I guess like Starry.
Yeah, pretty much. Starry's actually pretty good too.
I'm pretty sure it's
I've had
just,
Starry.
I'm pretty sure
It's
just
Sierra Mist.
it's just a new
literally
promotion for it.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, okay, yeah. So what do we got next?
So
We can agree on
Pepsi's
Pepsi.
definitely perfection for sure.
We
Hell
gotta
yeah.
agree on Pepsi.
Fanta pineapple. Have you had Fanta pineapple?
I've had a lot of Fanta.
Hella good, dude.
I've had quite
hella good,
If
bro.
it's screaming cold,
Dude, I'll put this shit in amazing.
I'll put it in amazing.
Like
too.
for sure, dude.
I can kill fucking 4 of those in a row.
I know, bro. Especially if they're in the Mexican cola like bottles, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, so
Oh, yeah.
good. Oh my god.
Yeah, Lee
bro.
will grab a 12-pack of those every now and then
Yeah.
in cans. It's like, fuck me.
If you guys, anybody who's listening to this, have not had pineapple Fanta, whatever the fuck is it, Fanta or Fanta? Fanta.
Fanta?
Fanta, cause yeah, they Fanta. Don't you want? Anyways, pineapple Fanta is amazing, bro. So
Caffeine-free Diet Coke. Would I put it? I would put that with Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
The caffeine-free just makes it like, why are we even drinking this thing?
Now, would you drink Diet Mountain Dew or fucking Diet Coke, caffeine free? I would drink
I would
Diet Mountain Dew.
I would go with the Coke.
Really?
Just because it's still a cola. But like, you've
yeah.
taken out the sugar and the caffeine.
Yeah, dude.
Why are we drinking it?
Dude, like I feel like
Drink
the
some water, you pussy. What the hell's wrong with you?
that is my point is right there, right? Is like at that point it's just wasteful drinking,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Dude, I remember one time my buddy's, I don't know if he was his uncle or his whatever he was, because we were too young to understand the relationship. Kind of like his Pat, right? He lived with his mom and sister, and then there was like this other old guy that lived there.
yeah.
I have no idea what the relationship was, but I remember he had this a pack of Diet Coke caffeine freeze in the garage that had probably been there for like 20, 30 years. And me and my buddy found it, and it had gone bad.
Ew.
And it just tasted like just black seltzer water. It was so
That
bad.
sounds-
So I've always hated Diet Coke caffeine free.
Is that almost vomit worthy then?
For me, as a personal pass, it would be.
Well, let's do vomit worthy then. Fuck
yeah.
that shit, bro.
Bro, okay.
Sprite is the next one.
Right.
Dude,
Easily the champion of the lemon limes.
yeah, honestly, I put Sprite in amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I put it in perfection, but amazing for sure.
I would put it above Fanta for sure. too.
Yeah. Sprite's so good.
It's such a good goddamn like summer soda.
Yeah, like Sprite, I actually will sometimes choose over like Coke, Pepsi,
If it's hot
other
out.
ones, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I'll be like, oh fuck it, I'll take a Sprite. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that doesn't happen with a lot of the like
Yeah.
go-to brands. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah, Sprite.
you know.
And it's one of those ones that you drink when you're sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
So it gets added value for that for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so Sprite amazing for sure. Next one is vanilla Coke, bro. Perfection, straight up,
Perfection. Yeah.
dude. I fucking love
It is
vanilla
like
Coke, dude.
One of
Fucking
the
love vanilla Coke.
most revolutionary things that ever happened.
Vanilla
to soda.
Coke and vanilla cherry Coke, and honestly, all three of them cherry Coke.
Remember Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper?
Fuck. And the diet would make me want to blow my brains out because
Remember the commercials though? Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper?
yeah, yes.
Like fucking A. Which, by the way, is not on this list.
It's somewhere down here, maybe.
Oh, you've
I
got a
don't
lot
know.
of Dr. Peppers. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
there's a lot of Cokes and shit too up
So
here.
Vanilla Coke gotta go to
Yeah,
perfection.
Not better than Pepsi?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
Oddly enough,
because I have to be in a mood for a Vanilla Coke.
yeah, like vanilla Coke is amazing when you want it, and then otherwise, like I guess like I can get behind that. It can be too much beyond the originals, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's
So then
almost like
maybe is it amazing instead of perfection then?
well, it's almost like sweet.
All right, I'm moving on to amazing.
Sweet
Yeah.
for soda is different from sweet from like cake,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, no, I
Like-
follow. Yeah.
Like, I don't drink a Coke and think of any candy that I've had.
Sure.
And same thing with like Sprite or Dr. Pepper. It never makes me think of any of like
Sure.
a pastry or any of that. So
Yeah.
sometimes, because I was gonna say at first, oh, vanilla Coke is just like a little too sweet for me sometimes. But it's like, but you're drinking a soda, which is all sugar. But
Yeah.
Coke isn't. I mean, I guess yes, it is sweet,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not when I think of the word sweet, I think of like a pastry with a
Sure,
with, like,
okay.
a frosting on it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Mhm.
when I think of sweet, I think of like a chocolate.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
or
Not necessarily a soda.
yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, sometimes like the vanilla, same thing with cream soda. Like it's like I kind of have to like want that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
but
enough.
I will agree that out of those, vanilla Coke is the king.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
first, and it needed to be last.
I'm actually really partial to cherry Coke. That's not. If I were to pick out of the three, I probably would pick cherry Coke.
Cherry Pepsi used to give me nightmares as a kid.
Nightmares?
Yeah, every time I drank cherry Pepsi,
What?
I'd have a nightmare.
Wow. Why?
I don't know.
What did you fucking Hey Arnold?
I still try to
Eating
get them.
pork rinds and
I,
having nightmares?
I still try to get them every now and then. By the way, sick reference.
Word.
To see if it's
Ew.
gonna happen, but it never happens.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's I never thought of that.
It always
That's-
happened though.
Huh.
Because I'd go to Taco Bell, and if I didn't get a Baja Blast, I'd get a wild
Cherry
cherry
Pepsi, and then you get
Yeah.
a wild cherry Pepsi man chasing you
Yeah,
the
and
entire
then-
time.
Same thing at the movie theater. Sometimes you get the cherry Pepsi, and then I'd have a fucking nightmare when I got home later.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I wonder what correlation that is.
I'll let you know though. It's definitely going to either amazing or perfection. Because
For sure. Well,
it's a soda so good that I drank through nightmares to have it.
because it's worth it.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
So,
In the moment, it's worth it.
yeah.
All right, so we got a vanilla Coke in amazing, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
perfection, just amazing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
top of the amazing list.
Yeah.
Definitely beats Sprite for sure. Next one is Coke Vanilla Zero Sugar. Zero sugar in my book goes into
I'll give it okay.
yeah, like I'll drink it over Diet Mountain Dew, but the zero sugar makes me sad.
I would take a Coke Zero over a Diet Coke.
Yeah, Yeah, I agree with
but
that.
Not by much.
yeah. I damn near put almost all the diet sodas in terrible because the artificial sweeteners or whatever the fuck they put in that shit
Yeah.
is just not great.
The only
Not
diet
good.
soda that's even kind of okay is like sometimes a diet root beer is fine.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the flavor of root beer is so strong, like the spice of it, that it doesn't matter as much.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, it's
Is it the root whatever the fuck root
sarsaparilla, I don't fucking know
sarsaparilla,
what it
whatever the
is.
fuck.
The fennel.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's a fucking root, or whatever. But yeah, that is a very punchy flavor,
Yeah.
So I can see that.
Yeah, so it stands out. Above
I haven't
the-
had a diet root beer in a long time, but I definitely can see what you mean for sure.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
doesn't. It's not as bothersome.
So okay, we
Not like Diet Mountain Dew.
we
stays
definitely
fucking-
put a Coke Zero vanilla
Yeah.
in. Okay,
Oh shit.
7-Up.
7-Up was dog shit, but like
It was good,
It
but
was-
not great.
it had fantastic marketing. It
Yeah,
was dog shit soda. It was nothing compared to Sprite. It was like Sprite with half the bubbles.
yeah.
It was good to drink with like a sleeve of saltines if you were hungover, throwing up.
So we put this in terrible then.
Yeah,
I'll go with your gut on this one because
Yeah,
I
I'd
really
put
haven't
it-
had a 7-Up in so
I'll
long.
put it in terrible. It is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
most overrated soda.
Yeah,
it-
fucking bomb it,
Because
dude.
just for how big it was, for how bad it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, I'm going with the next one. Cherry Coke Zero. I'm gonna put that in okay also, just because all of them are pretty much okay. So do you agree with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so let's put Diet Pepsi in
Diet
vomit worthy.
Pepsi, yes.
But I would say Diet Pepsi's better than Diet Coke.
Yeah. Can you? There we go. Yeah. So Diet Pepsi. It definitely. I think because Pepsi has a better idea of sodas across the board. You
Yeah.
know, like Coke just does their Coke, like the originals and like the vanilla and cherry, and those are kind of like the best ones that they do. You know,
Yeah.
there's other foods. There's other sodas that are great that they have, but I think Pepsi just has it on lock a little bit better when it comes to like balancing all of their sodas.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
even though it's still garbage, I fucking hate it. You know. It's not going to be as. I think I would reel more with a Diet Coke than I would a Diet
Yeah.
Pepsi. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I
So,
feel that.
No.
All right, so Crush Orange.
Oh.
Screaming cold.
Yum, bro.
Screaming cold Crush Orange.
Dude,
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, this one's hard. Almost perfection for me, but I definitely feel like it beats everything in amazing right now.
I wouldn't put it in perfection only because, like, orange is one of those sodas where you can drink away liking it.
Oh, dude,
And
I actually can definitely disagree with that. For
I
sure.
one time drank an entire 3-liter of orange soda
Fuck yeah.
on the canal trail.
Fuck yeah, there's 3 liters? Where the fuck did you get that
The
shit?
dollar store.
Oh my god, I'm going there tomorrow.
dude.
Tonight.
Remember when we used to have that Dollar General on Clayton Road?
Yeah.
Me and Miguel were walking on. They used to have 3 liters of like off-brand orange, off-brand Coke,
Yeah.
off-brand root beer, all of it.
Yeah.
And I remember like the even the cap was fatter on the top of it. And me and Miguel, he got like a Sprite or whatever, and I got like an orange, and we were chugging them on the walk home.
There's your problem.
Maybe a 1.2 mile walk, and we were chugging 3 liters of soda. And I remember at one point just laying on the canal trail, trying
just
not to throw
die.
up orange.
Yeah. Oh my god, it would just be straight up orange soda too.
And then I didn't drink
Just
it.
straight air orange soda.
Yeah, and then I didn't drink it for years.
Yo, yeah, because you did that.
And then
You did that. You ruined
yeah.
it for yourself.
And then I started working at the hookah lounge,
Mm.
and I realized that a lot of Arab dudes liked an orange soda with double apple hookah. And then
Oh.
so I got really into double apple hookah and orange soda, and then orange was back.
Back,
Yeah,
baby.
dude. If it's cold,
That's how you know it's good.
Oh yeah,
That's how you know
cold.
it's good because you can disgust yourself with it, take a break, and then come back and it's good again.
Yeah.
you know, because everyone has the story with like I know it's alcohol, kind of a false equivalence, but I don't fucking care. But you know, everyone's had that experience with alcohol where like they've had it one too many times or had a bad experience and they never went back to it again. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Crush, I think is honestly not perfection, but top of amazing for me.
I will die more than okay in this world if I never have another sip of green apple Captain Morgan.
Yeah,
I never,
yeah,
I
same.
never need to come across that
Fireball for me.
alcohol ever again. I'll be okay with it.
Yeah. I remember us drinking all that Captain Morgan with the Crystal
Yeah.
Light as kids, like
Yeah,
dumbasses, dude.
So-
Didn't know any better.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
so next we got Crush Pineapple. Now here's the thing. I'm not gonna put that with Fanta Pineapple.
No, I don't think so either.
Crush is. I mean, as much as it's good, I'd put it
over
in good.
here.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
yeah.
it great either. It's just Fanta Pineapple is just way better.
I think the pineapple is too syrupy, like it's too aggressive and like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's almost medicine-y in a way with this one in
Yeah.
particular.
Yeah, they
So-
didn't hit it out of the park with the crushed pineapple.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
not a fan.
Uh,
We got caffeine-free Coke Classic. I'm gonna put this in terrible.
put it in terrible, but I've never tried it. And you know, what you need to put right next to that Pepsi made with real sugar.
Yeah,
That
oh,
was
yeah,
so shitty.
yep.
I don't know how they for the first time ever they fucked a Pepsi up
I don't either.
when they put real sugar in it.
I really don't know.
Whatever was in it before, put it back.
Dude, yeah, like they like maybe they did like different chemical binding agents or something,
Yeah.
you know, with the sugar, but yeah, like you would think with the Coke being made with real sugar and all that shit and it tastes amazing that it would make sense with the Pepsi, right? But you're hella right, it's totally not true.
Yeah, it's fucking
definitely disgusting.
Yeah.
It almost tastes like more fake than the fake shit.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know if that's a bad sign about what we've, you know, as far as us being conditioned to drink soda,
yeah, true.
but anyways, so yeah, definitely in the terrible
yeah.
part of the bottom of the list here. Mountain Dew Code Red is next.
Dude, I feel like
bro.
I feel like Mountain Dew,
I like it's thing is great.
all of its spin-offs just need their own bracket.
Yeah.
Just rename Great to Mountain Dew.
It's just I think I can actually. Let's see. I
It's
wonder
so
if I
funny
can.
'cause-
I'll figure it out later. Oh, right here. Look at this. Okay. Mountain Dew.
Yeah, because it just stands in its own class. For some reason, they're all good
Yep.
except for Diet.
Code Red's fire except for
Yeah.
diet. Well, we don't talk about really diet sodas.
Pitch Black, I tried. That one was good.
Pitch Black is good. Yep.
Baja Blast.
Oof, goated.
That should be in perfection.
Goated.
There. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, let's keep that Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Code Red Mountain Dew is great. That's right underneath Amazing, so it's great currently, technically
Yeah.
speaking. But yeah, Crush Watermelon, same thing, dude. Too syrupy.
No, go,
Just too.
I think we need to
go
bring
lower.
those both down to okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I'd say they're definitely better than the Code Zeros because fuck Code Zero bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll do.
Look at 7-Up down there in the terrible
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Fucking okay, we'll barrel on past that one. Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
Perfection.
dog.
Perfection.
Oh yeah, beating Pepsi.
One of the only no, but
Okay, I didn't think so.
one of the only
No.
one of the
Instantly.
only flavors of a soda brand to reach pop culture in that kind of way.
Yeah,
Like
it
Vanilla
was like
Coke
a movement,
did.
dude. It was like a
Yeah,
movement. for
Vanilla
sure.
Coke and Baja Blast as
Yep.
far as
Yep.
a flavor of anything.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're at time already. We need to blast through this
Should we
real
bring
fast.
this back with our guests?
Oh
please?
shit! Oh, we should. We should. Okay, yeah. You know, we'll teaser for our friends here on the opposite side of the podcast. You know, they're screaming at me right now because the podcast is late and we're recording it right now. But
Oh shit!
at the same time, our next show we are gonna have the wonderful Mark, the one and only, the duo, the other half of Thickness himself, dude, is gonna be on the show for the next one. So definitely check it out.
I'm
It's gonna
so
be
excited.
it's gonna be a fucking rocket fire show,
I
dude.
think it's not gonna
every
be next
time.
one, but the one after next.
Oh,
one.
the one after that one.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Axe
I
that.
think the next episode we come back to this, but we don't finish it,
Okay.
and then we come back again with Mark to finish it.
Or we just start all over with Mark because Mark might have different opinions than we do.
Well,
you
Mark,
know?
Mark I think Mark will have the ability to argue things on the board and be like, no, take that, put that way the fuck
Okay,
back up
let's
there.
just stop
Yeah.
here. We'll keep this in the pocket, you
Yeah.
know, and then we'll wait just for us three, right? Yeah, we
Yeah.
won't do it on the next one. We'll do it just for
Yeah.
the three of us.
How many?
Yeah.
How many do we have left? Let's look
So
down.
we got a decent amount.
No, I'd say next episode. I think we go through like a row or two.
You think so?
Yeah, because that'll be all we talk about with Mark would be the fucking trying to finish.
Soda. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
There's a lot of
Well,
fucking.
some of
sodas
this
in
shit
there.
down here, I don't even know what this fucking shit is.
Some
Like
of these-
Surge, Tab.
You don't know what Surge is?
I've never had Surge.
Bro, Surge.
Okay, well, hold on.
Oh, my God.
All right, folks, tune in next time for the soda tier list because this
Yeah.
is going really well.
Actually, before we end the episode,
Oh,
before we end it, the last few minutes,
okay.
real quick, look at your soda list.
What soda list? Okay.
Which ones have you not tried or heard of?
The ones I haven't tried
Real
are
quick.
Moxie,
Yeah, no.
whatever this KFC Mountain Dew shit is. I
Nope.
can't even see what that is.
Yeah, no.
I have not had IBC root beer.
I have.
It makes me think of irritable bowel syndrome root beer.
It comes in like a 40 bottle. It's pretty cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I haven't had Mellow Yellow.
Good time.
Haven't had Jones soda.
That's how you get at Starbucks.
You know all of these. God damn.
I'm fat as hell.
I've not had the 1893 fucking original Pepsi Cola fucking
gross.
series.
It was fucking gross.
Coca-Cola Life.
Never had it.
There's Schweppes.
That's a good time.
Ginger ale. I think I've had that maybe once.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't had Mountain Dew Live Wire.
Oh, that was one of the better ones.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, maybe you need to try some of these. And then I think that's it. I think I've tried everything else.
Except for Crystal Pepsi.
Nobody's
tried that shit.
Yes, wherever that fucking
It's
is. I
like
don't see
dead
it.
center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I haven't had that shit. Nope.
Okay, cool. I think I've tried everything but Moxie, the KFC one, and Coke Life.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
some
this
just shit down here that I have no idea.
Surge. Oh my god, Mark will know Surge.
Oh, dude, Crushed Grape. I love. Actually, that is underdog.
Yeah.
I think that's actually almost in the
yeah.
great tier, dude. I love.
Oh yeah.
I fucking
just
love
like,
grape
just
soda.
like Fanta strawberry.
Oh,
That's
Dude.
This will be fun to get back
okay.
to.
All right. Anyways,
All right. See
tune
you,
in
folks.
next time. Tune in next time. Words.